So one of the problems that commonly occurs between parents and teenagers is parents often feel like their teenager's not listening to them. They're trying to kind of in their advice, and the teenager's resistant to that, doesn't want to listen, wants to do their own thing, and parents don't know what to do. So one of the concepts I wanted to talk about today is called the shift from manager to consultant. And the idea of this comes from tuning into teens. It's about the shift in our relationship with our young person that occurs as they start to move into the teen years. So when we have little children, we do everything for them. We manage them. We organize their lives. So we pack their lunches, we take them to school, we pick them up, we run them around to activities, we organize play dates. We manage their lives. We're their manager. As young people move into their teen years, they want to have more autonomy over their own lives. They want to manage their own lives. They want to make more choices for themselves. And for some parents, this is a difficult concept. In the ideal situation, we want to be sacked as the manager and rehired as a consultant. So a consultant is somebody that we go to for advice or support. So in an ideal situation, you become a consultant for your teenager, somebody that they can come to when they get stuck on something and they need your input. So in order to be able to do that, we need to, as parents, step back from managing their lives and let them experience some of the natural consequences. So, for instance, if they don't do their homework, they have to speak to the teacher about why they didn't do their homework. A lot of parents feel uncomfortable with this and they don't want their young person to have to experience that. So they manage the situation so that their young person avoids any kind of discomfort. But they need to have consequences, natural consequences of things to be able to learn. So next time they decide not to do their homework, they might remember that uncomfortable conversation with the math teacher, and that might kind of encourage them to do their homework that time. So what we're thinking about in this scenario is a different way of interacting with a young person. So rather than a have you done your homework question, more like a kind of how are you going with your humanities project? You know, a more sort of open question, less kind of controlling. For lots of parents, this is an uncomfortable concept. It's not how they were parented. Parents just told them what to do and they did as they were told, and they got told off if they were in trouble. But this is how we form relationships with our young people that last into adulthood, respectful relationships where we're becoming more on a level with our young person and we're able to kind of talk to each other in an adult to adult. If, as a parent, this sounds like a scary concept or sounds like you're not doing your job properly or you're neglecting your young person in some way, you know, speaking to a family therapist and getting some help and support through that process can be really helpful.